Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Let's jump into this Reddit story. My girlfriend live streamed our breakup to her followers. I had been dating this girl for 3 months. We started talking in October, and she immediately became one of my best friends. At the time, I didn't know if I liked her but hanging out with her was always fun. We did everything together. We would go to the mall, the movies, parties, etc. The only thing that bothered me was that she was a heavy drinker and smoker. Whenever we went anywhere, she would drink so much and then start crying about how she ruined everything or say hurtful things to me and then get mad at me when I got upset at her. I talked to her about it several times, but she never took it seriously. Fast forward a few months and we are still together. I started college and she was taking a gap year before starting university. She continued to smoke and drink heavily. Every time I asked her to stop, she would tell me that I wasn't being supportive or understanding and that I needed to chill. One time she even told me that she did and want to be with someone who did and accept her for who she was. And I replied, "I don't accept that you smoke and drink that much. You know that." She got really angry and stormed off. I didn't see her for the rest of the week because she refused to speak to me. One day she finally agreed to sit down and talk to me. I thought that we could actually have a conversation and possibly make up because we had unspoken in days. But boy was I wrong. I got home and she was sitting in her room with a bunch of empty pizza boxes and soda cans all around her. She looked very unhinged. I tried to approach her and talk to her, but she kept screaming at me to leave her alone. Eventually she calmed down a little and told me to have a seat. Then she pulled out her phone and said, "Say hi to the live stream." I was confused and asked what she was doing. She just responded, "Oh, nothing." I realized that she had started streaming without telling me. I told her to turn it off, but she refused and started talking about how I was being a bad boyfriend and not letting her stream. I got really pissed and told her to just end the stream already. She refused and instead told everyone watching that I was being abusive and hitting her. I instantly stopped and told her that I would never hit her. She ignored me and continued saying that I was a liar and that I was trying to ruin her life. At this point, she had blocked the door with her desk so that I couldn't escape. I tried to calm her down and explain that I didn't want to hurt her, but she wouldn't listen. She turned off the live stream and told me that I wasn't allowed to leave until I apologized. I ended up sleeping on the floor next to her bed while she screamed and yelled at me every half an hour or so. I didn't eat or drink anything that day because I was too scared to leave her side. The next morning, I got up early while she was still asleep and left. I texted her telling her that she needed to get help because this wasn't healthy. She replied by saying that I was just making excuses to get away from her. Over the next few weeks, I tried to convince her to go to therapy or at least take a break from social media, but she never listened. She would tell me that I was trying to control her and that I was gaslighting her. She started posting pictures and videos of herself crying and saying that I had hurt her. Every time I tried to defend myself, her followers would attack me. They would send me messages telling me that I deserved it and that I was a horrible person for treating her that way. Some of them even made fake accounts to harass me on other platforms. One night I got a call from her telling me that she was at the emergency room. I rushed over and found out that she had cut herself and taken an overdose of pills. She told me that she did it because I had rejected her. She also claimed that she had been raped at a party that weekend, but she wouldn't tell me where or when. I stayed with her at the hospital until she was transferred to a psychiatric ward. She refused to let me visit her there because it would disrupt her therapy. A month later, she was released from the hospital and moved back in with her parents. I begged her to get help and promised that I would support her through it all. She just kept telling me that I was making all of this up and that I was just trying to get away from her. She would post pictures of her crying and ask her fans to send her money. I got really sick of her lying to everyone and decided to confront her. I texted her saying that I knew she was lying and that I didn't believe any of her stories. She went crazy and started texting me nonstop. All she would say was, "You're dead. I hope you die. You'll pay for this." I blocked her after a few hours because I was getting worried. She was acting very strangely. The next day, she posted a picture of herself holding a knife to her wrist and captioned it, "Goodbye." I instantly called her family and told them what she had posted. They got her phone taken away and made sure that she was safe. They also apologized to me for everything that she had done and said. I was relieved that she was okay, but I was still worried about her. We didn't talk for a few months, but then she messaged me on another platform. She apologized for everything that she had said and done. She told me that she had been seeing a therapist and taking medication. I forgave her and we became friends. She eventually went back to college and started living a normal life. I didn't hear from her again until last month when she sent me a message on Facebook. She told me that she wanted to get back together and that she was no longer seeing a therapist or taking medication. I said no, because I didn't think that I could trust her. She started messaging me every day, asking me why, and begging me to reconsider. I told her that I needed space and blocked her again. 2 days ago, I got a text message from her sister. She told me that my ex was pregnant and asking for money. I was confused and asked which one because she has 2 sisters. She told me that she didn't know who the father was, but that she suspected it was either her ex-boyfriend or a random guy that she met at a party. I told her that it wasn't my problem and hung up. She called me back and begged me to pay for an abortion because she didn't want a baby right now. I told her to ask her ex because he was the one who got her pregnant. She told me that they broke up 6 months ago. I told her to figure it out on her own and ended the call. Today I got another message from her sister asking me for money again. I told her that I wasn't giving her any money and blocked her number. An hour later, I saw that she had posted a video of herself holding a positive pregnancy test. She captioned it, "Guess what?" I called her family and told them what she had posted. They said that they would handle it and thank me for letting them know. This is probably a stupid question, but is OP her father? Because if it is, then that would be some messed up shit. Yeah, I agree. That would be pretty messed up. I think maybe he's just trying to get out of paying child support. I mean, who else would have gotten her pregnant? It was either her ex or some random dude. So I'm thinking that it's his. Oh yeah, okay, makes sense. Yeah, I thought it was weird that he wasn't responding to her sister either. Well, I guess that answers that question. Well, that is today's Reddit story. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. I truly appreciate when you do, and I will see you in the next Reddit story.